Welcome to the most important news show on the internet. This week I have 3 news articles from Rock Paper Shotgun. If you don't like Rock Paper Shotgun, well, too bad because I didn't really go to any other websites. I went to Polygon this morning and I went through the first 2 pages, and 16 out of the 31 news articles I saw were all about Pokemon Go, or had something to do with Pokemon Go, and I don't really want to talk about that, so I didn't really bother to read any of the other titles of articles that weren't related to Pokemon Go, so no Pokemon Go news. Rockstar has released another GTA Online update, the Cunning Stunts update. Basically what it looks like is an update for level creators and more specifically race creators. I haven't played GTA yet since its release. I might record some for the video portion of this though. So I don't know if this is only for level creators or if there are also official Rockstar created races made with these new track pieces. It's not big news, but while I'm on the topic of GTA 5, I can talk about something else as well. Mods are, of course, very popular on PC, and Grand Theft Auto is no exception to that. There are a lot of GTA 5 mods, but why not add one more to that list? A Redux mod is set to release on August 26. It is essentially a huge combination of a bunch of different mods. It changes or adds new weather arrangements and effects, new motion blur, new road textures, real-world brands for various advertisements, new debris, more particles for special effects, reworked police, rebalanced weapons, more active NPC populations, reworked vehicle handling, tweaked physics, and reshade post-processing settings. And apparently there are still more, but the website for the mod is currently under maintenance, so I can't look it up. I will still put a link to the website in the description in case you are watching this after the website has been put back online. I haven't been as interested in GTA mods as I thought I would have been. I've played around with a few different mods, but there's nothing that really makes me want to return to the mod the next day. I feel the same way about mods like this. I might give it a try when it comes out, but I won't do much more than just explore around the world to see what has changed. I'm sure this interests other people, and it definitely looks cool, but it just isn't really for me. I haven't really messed around with any HD texture pack mods for any game, but one thing I always worry about is performance. Sure, the textures might be higher resolution and might make the game look prettier, but I don't really want to be playing a game that gives me the experience of a PowerPoint presentation. Also, I'm not entirely sure if having real-world brands is legal, but that's not my concern. Also, the Cunning Stunts update looks cool as well. After Evolve's DLC program and multiple versions of the game, this is something most people probably wouldn't have expected. Evolve is going to be free to play. Well, currently, it already is on PC. It's in beta right now, and I assume will eventually be released with the full version on the consoles. Even though the game has already been out for a while and is technically finished, the reason it's in beta is because they are testing multiple different things. They have to make sure the servers can handle as many players as they are expecting to play, because they haven't had a lot of concurrent players in their game for a long time. They are also reworking the progression system, tutorials, and overall making the game more friendly to people who are completely new to the game. For those who purchased the game and are actually still playing it, you will receive founder status and will get to keep all of the content that you already paid for. One of the things that are almost synonymous with free-to-play games are microtransactions. It has been stated that the game won't have any, however, there might become a possibility for some in the future. Of course, I hope this works out, because one of the problems I've heard about this game is that people would play it, but the player base is so small that it's hard to get into a game. So with it being free to play, more people will most likely be joining the game. Most of the complaints I've heard about this game haven't even been about the gameplay itself. It was mainly about the business model and lack of players. I still don't think I will play this, but I'm sure some people will at least give it a try now. I should also mention, the game is now called Evolve Stage 2. It's not just Evolve anymore. Trials of the Blood Dragon is getting a demo release on July 22nd. Why am I reporting on a demo of a game, you might be asking? Well, it's not the demo itself that's interesting. It's the fact that you actually have an opportunity to earn the full version of the game free of charge. So what's the catch? Ubisoft isn't just going to give away a game that's hardly a month old for free. I guess we will have to find out later. As of now, the only information we have is if you complete the whole demo with 15 or fewer faults, then it's yours to keep. We don't have any information on how many levels there are or what those levels are, so it's hard to tell if this is a reasonable requirement. I also wonder if they will allow you to redo levels over and over to try to get as few faults as possible, or if you have to do them all in one go. They could easily use 9 of the easiest tracks and then throw in one of the worst tracks in the game and say, haha, close but no cigar, try again. And when I say worst tracks, I don't necessarily mean difficult. Trials of the Blood Dragon has a lot of difficult tracks simply because the mechanics are garbage. I don't know if I will be able to attempt this because I already own Trials of the Blood Dragon on Uplay, but if I am able to try and I manage to get another version for free, I will report on it later. Also, I am curious about how this will work from a marketing standpoint. Who knows, maybe we will start seeing more games that will allow you to earn the full game. But I wouldn't get your hopes up. So that's mostly it for news. As usual, there were a few articles that I found interesting, but not interesting enough to make a full news story about it. So that news article for this week is Overwatch. Wow, I'm talking about Overwatch. What a fantastic game. The new hero hasn't been released, but it's been announced, and it's some like sniper support character. It looks interesting, but for this reason that it's not a full news story that's really about all there is. It's a new character. There's nothing to report on, so if you're curious about that, go look it up. Her name is Anna, or Anna. I think it's Anna. One of the two. But as usual, I will have links to the various articles in the description and trailers of various things. If you would like to check them out, feel free to rate the video as you please and subscribe for weekly news of stuff. Bye.